Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Dawson, or the Carolina, and today I'm here with Psycho Cinda, and we are doing episode 2 of our movie podcast. Now, we have tons of more movies to talk about through 2016, but we also have some movie news that we want to talk about too, starting with the Suicide trailer that dropped last night, which was pretty awesome. I have more in-depth thoughts to talk about. So I'm gonna let Justin go first because I know that he just watched the trailer once and I
Yeah,
watched it
I
one
literally
time.
just watched the trailer like 20 minutes ago,
Yeah,
so it's pretty fresh in my brain. And I mean, what I've seen, I do like. I do like how it has. Comedy wouldn't be the right word for it, but it has more,
humor.
yeah, humor in it than I was thinking. Because when I think Joker, of course, but I don't think of funny like jokes would be. I think just downright creepy as hell. So
Yeah, a lot
I
of the jokes were very
freaking
yeah.
I loved when Harley Quinn was just sitting there and she was like,
Oh, spoiler alert too.
"Oh yeah." I
Spoilers.
mean,
Spoilers.
it's a
This whole thing
trailer,
is
but yeah.
spoilers and speculation. So
But I just
if
loved
you
how
don't
she was
want this whole
sitting
stuff, then
there
don't watch.
talking about the voices in her head. I found that to be hella funny.
That's not really what they said.
They said something
It's
much
like, what
worse.
the fuck did they actually say?
But yeah, I think after seeing more in depth of her as Harley Quinn, I really like her as the character. I loved how Joker had a I like we hadn't seen Joker in anything besides being him shirtless, as far as I can remember.
Um, yeah, oh, wait, besides like set pictures and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, but I like seeing his outfit that I'm assuming he's going to be wearing basically throughout the whole thing, which is again his usual purple kind of attire, but it looks really nice.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Um, Deadshot looks nice. Killer Croc looks kind of cool. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed the trailer, and I actually am now hyped for that movie. So on to
Yeah.
you.
Oh, geez, I watched the trailer 4 times in a row. And I've watched only two speculation videos and just overlooks of the trailer. So those two videos I'll link in the description. One of them is by a guy who runs another podcast called The Weekly Planet. I think his name is Mr. Sunday, I believe is
Mr.
his
Sunday
name.
movies, yeah.
Yeah. And then I also watched Jeremy John's Overlook, which wasn't very in depth. He just basically talked about the stuff he liked in the trailer. But I'll link them both in the description because my thoughts kind of stem from theirs. Basically, I love the trailer. It's great. When I first watched it, I was a little bit confused. I was like, what the hell did I just watch? Because this is not the first full length trailer we got, but technically is. And I love Bohemian Rhapsody playing in the
Oh my
background
god,
by
that was
Queen. That
perfect.
was so fucking. And how they edited the trailer, I believe Jeremy Johns mentioned this, and I was thinking the same thing. They edited the trailer to match each beat from the song.
Hmm.
So like when Harley Quinn blows up her hair, it matches like watch the trailer and just really pay attention to what's happening in the scenes and match up the music to the scenery happening, and they totally edit it perfectly. I love Bohemian Rhapsody. It's an amazing song. I love Queen, and it just matched this trailer perfectly. They did it in Guardians of the Galaxy. They did it in Star Trek Beyond. Now they're doing it in Suicide Squad. Just that nice music in the background that really matches up to the stuff happening in the trailer. It's really nice. Um, when it comes to the Joker scenes, I love them. I think they're creepy. He looked very with the Joker with Adam, not Adam West Joker with the Nolan Joker. He was very creepy, and um, he was the things you'd see in your nightmares. And I thought that they couldn't do anything more creepy. But when the Joker laughed in that trailer, it gave me shivers down my spine because it was a different kind of creepy that would scare fucking the worst of the worst people, and just he was a different type of ugly and sadistic and crazy, and I cannot wait to hear full on conversations with this guy. I just That's all I have to say about that. I can't wait. And like Justin said, his clothes, his costume for this movie, it blows my mind. It's awesome. Will Smith as Deadshot, amazing. I also want to talk about what's her name. Her name is Cara Delevingne. She's gonna be playing Enchantress, and
Oh,
Enchantress. You
yeah,
don't know.
I completely forgot about that. I wanted to ask you about her because I know nothing about her.
Enchantress basically is a woman who is possessed by a witch from another dimension.
Sounds so odd.
So magic. And apparently there was talks earlier on in the production of and just different leaks that she is going to be the big bad guy of the movie. That she's going to be the main threat, maybe.
Hmm.
I don't know. We've seen her interact with the characters, but we've also seen in the underground train station that fight there. There's lots of different monsters and creatures fighting the team. So people are talking maybe it's her henchmen or whatever. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to that. It's a character I don't know much of either,
She
but
looks cool.
she looks really cool. I love the almost like the flies and like the black aura surrounding her. She looks pretty cool.
Hmm.
Also, another thing is you see like a giant monster in the subway station, and people are. I read an article about it too. People are speculating that it might be Swamp Thing,
Hmm.
and that will tie into Justice League Dark, which is coming out in like 2020. Um, so Swamp Thing maybe. People are also speculating maybe Poison Ivy is going to be in the movie. Lots of different things happening. But overall, amazing trailer. That trailer will be linked down in the description. Also, go check it out. It's a good watch. Also, I love El Diablo. He was really cool. El Diablo is the dude that's covered in tattoos and he shoots fire out of his hands.
Okay, sure.
He looks awesome. I feel like he's gonna be when people first saw the lineup of characters, they were like, "What the hell? What is El Diablo? What is what's Captain Boomerang doing there? What Killer Croc? I mean, Killer
Captain
Croc's cool.
Boomerang, to be honest, he does not seem like that serious of a character.
He's played by Jai Courtney, who is almost universally hated.
Hmm.
Not because he does anything wrong, but he's just a bad actor. So this is like his final redemption in Hollywood. If he doesn't get this right, I think people are going to completely just trash the guy. Um,
I know
but
nothing about him, so
he was in Terminator, Jenny Smith.
Jenny
He
Smith.
was in A Good Day to Die Hard, which was fucking terrible. He was in Divergent. He was also in Insurgent.
I
Um,
mean, maybe it's not that he's a bad actor, but he just keeps getting bad
no, he's
roles.
a bad actor.
Okay.
He's a bad actor. He's a bad actor. He's just something's wrong with the dude. He's that stereotypical. He's the exact same character in every movie, and that's
Okay.
himself basically. And since Captain Boomerang is Australian and he's kind of universally laughed about, hopefully he can bring something badass to the character. But I want again El Diablo. He's one of those characters that when I first saw him, I was like, "What the hell is this guy?" I know nothing about him. The El Diablo devil, of course, he has something to do with fire, and I think he looks awesome. I think people are really gonna like that character. Also, spoiler again, Adam Beach, who plays Slipknot. Basically, Slipknot's powers or abilities is he's really good with rope.
Okay.
And if you saw, he's in the beginning of the trailer, but the end of the trailer with all the fight scenes, he's not in it at all. And one of the things about Suicide Squad is you can die. Like this is a thing where you are literally risking your life to get a better eye in the public and to reduce your sentence. And
So
you're literally risking your
basically,
life. People are
I'm
thinking
guessing the
he died.
speculation is like
He
they
died.
make an example out of him
Yeah.
and like just kill him off to show that they're expendable.
hmm
Okay.
So yeah, but he might be dead, but he also might not be dead. He might just be like You guys are fucking crazy. I'm out. Um, that might be a thing also. Next up, I know we talked about this for a while, but that was just a really big trailer that dropped. We have the Wonder Woman teaser, I guess.
Little snippet,
Um, it was what, like a minute.
if yeah.
So yeah. What you think about it?
I mean, Wonder Woman's a cool character. She's universally known, just like a lot of the big DC heroes.
Yeah, definitely.
But one thing I didn't ever really know is that she's Greek. I
Hmm.
didn't know she had like Greek roots in Greek
She's a
mythology.
goddess.
Yeah, I just the Percy Jackson books never taught me that.
Well, I don't think Wonder Woman is like a Greek goddess herself, but
The
she's
Amazons are a major thing in Greek mythology. I knew that
yeah,
she was an Amazon, but I never put the two together.
yeah. And what you think about the action sequences in it?
I mean, it
The
looks cool.
snippets.
Looked interesting from what we've seen.
Yeah.
And this is like the first Wonder Woman movie of like all time, is it not?
No, it's not the first one.
Okay.
I mean, there's like TV movies
Oh well, that's
with the original Wonder Woman.
okay. So this is let me rephrase that. This is a big first cinematically released
Yes.
one. Released one. Okay.
Yeah. It's the first. It's let's put it this way. I don't know if Miss or if Captain Marvel's going to come out first or not, but Captain Marvel and Wonder Woman will be the first female-led superhero movies ever.
Hmm. That's
So
really cool.
it's a big deal. Yeah. I was literally going to say Miss Marvel, but nope, not going to say that because that's completely different now. She is Captain Marvel, which I love because it sounds more badass.
Captain Marvel.
Um,
Captain
but
Marvel's Marvel, right?
Captain Marvel is well, it's both. It's both Marvel and DC. It's also Shazam.
Yeah, that's what always gets me confused. You can't have
But
two
now
characters
since
with the same name.
In New 52, his name was changed to Shazam.
Yeah, I feel like that's for
It's
the
not Captain
better.
Marvel anymore. It's both, but this
The
is gonna be
movie Captain Marvel.
it's Marvel.
Okay, just making sure.
Um, but my thoughts on it look great. Pine, who is Captain Kirk from the new Star Trek movies, look great. Um, I'm literally hiccuping right now. I'm sorry. Gal Gadot looked great as Wonder Woman. I did not know she was foreign, which is a big surprise to me. Her accent threw me off for a second, but I mean, it's not hard to understand at all.
I wonder what the
Um,
origin is, because if that's Greek, then that's prime. That's like
yeah,
100% good.
yeah, because she does sound good. She looks like Wonder Woman. She looks stunning. She looks powerful. She looks strong. She looks brutal. Honestly, like she looks like she could kick some ass, and she definitely kicked some ass in the trailer. And I can't wait. There's not enough for me to really go into depth. I didn't watch any video speculations about the movie at all. I don't want to say I want to go into the movie as fresh as possible because I do know Wonder Woman lore. Um, but as of right now, I know really nothing about this movie, and I'm trying to keep that way for a while. But that's that. Next up, we have the little, not even really a thing, but the Flash, if you can call it a teaser, even. What do you think about that?
I
And we
mean,
both love the Flash,
yeah, I
so.
love The Flash. I actually just watched the newest episode of the show,
Hmm.
and my love for The Flash comes from that show. So
Hmm.
seeing anybody else's Flash is kind of odd to me. Just to put it
Hmm.
in the nicest way possible. Because I like, what is his name? Like Grant something?
Grant, not Grant. Is it Grant Morrison?
Something like
No,
that.
it's not.
No.
And not to look up his name.
But anyways, I
Go ahead.
love him as the Flash. I know he might not be the best fit.
Grant Gustin.
Okay.
Literally, Justin Gustin. Come on, buddy.
But I know
He was in Glee?
oh my god.
Sorry, go ahead.
But I know I'm sure there's people out there that think that he's not the best fit for Flash. But in my eyes, he looks like a pretty damn good Flash.
Hmm.
And I think he portrays the character well. So seeing Ezra Miller
Hmm.
as Flash, it just is different for me. But I mean, if
But
he can
when
pull it
you
off, then it's cool.
when you saw him talking, What'd you think? Like when you heard his voice, because that was my first time hearing his voice. Like this is a lot of firsts for me.
Hmm.
Um, Hearing these people's voices and stuff like that. What'd you think of how he sounded?
I mean, I honestly didn't think much of it because the video was only like a minute long, if not a little more. But so I didn't really think much of it. But if we can see him actually like doing stuff and like the Flash costume, like I'll
Because
probably grow to like him
all
more.
we've seen is like
One picture where he's blurry.
posed, and then one picture where he's kind of also kind of blurry, but he's like more of an action pose.
Hmm. But I mean, I'll, since I love Flash, I'll probably grow to accept him as it. But as of now, my heart lies with the CWU. So yeah, that's my thoughts.
I enjoyed what it was. Uh, this DC what was it called? Like the Road to Justice, or what was it called?
Um, Dawn of the Justice League.
Dawn of the Justice
It
League
sounds
kind of thing.
badass.
It was hosted by Kevin Smith, which I love Kevin Smith. So just to see his presence there, and that was cool for me. But Ezra Miller, I think he looks like the Flash. He looks like a Barry Allen. He looks like a different Barry Allen, but he has the feel of Barry Allen so far, at least. What we've seen in the costume, I can't really comment on because the pictures I have saw and the video I've seen really doesn't give a good. He's almost in the shadows, basically, so it doesn't
Hmm.
really give much of a feel to the costume. But I'm hyped for it because Flash is my favorite superhero, at least in DC universe. Um, but I can't wait. There's nothing in this that's showing me that it's going to be terrible. So I'm just going to keep optimistic about this. And Grant Gustin, he's a good actor, but he's a good TV actor. He's not a good movie actor, in my opinion. He doesn't have um, that on-screen presence that really would make for a good. Because you got to think, you have Ben Affleck, you have Henry Cavill, you have Gal Gadot, you have fucking Ezra Miller, you have the guy that's playing um what's his name, playing Cyborg is fucking phenomenal. He's a phenomenal actor. I believe he's a newer actor. I mean, if I'm correct, I could be completely incorrect, and he probably played in 20 different movies. But these are giant stars, and to have little Grant Gustin, all skinny and long-legged, like just sitting there next to them, it just wouldn't look right.
Yeah, I
Um,
guess.
so, and also the dude playing Aquaman, what the hell's his name?
Momoa something. Jason
Jason
Momoa.
Momoa. They're big. Not only big and muscular, they're big muscular action stars, but they're just big stars in general. So it just wouldn't look right to
I
have
mean, but
little
Flash
scrawny
isn't
Grant
really
Gustin.
Flash. I feel like is supposed to be all big and buff.
Yes, he
He,
is. Look at all the comic books. He's all big and buff.
I feel like, but to me, speed. I
You
feel like
gotta be aerodynamic. You gotta be skint. No,
no,
not
like all
really.
like the runners of the world, all, like the fastest runners. Like yeah, they have muscle to them, but if at the end of the day they are like they're toned, but they're not bulky, in my opinion at
Well,
least.
if you could run faster than time can go, pretty sure you'd be bulky as hell. If
No,
you
but
could,
his
if you
speed
could
keeps his
run into
muscle
different
down.
parts of your time stream,
His
I don't know.
metabolism.
To me, I love Grant Gustin. I love the CW universe to death, but he just wouldn't. He wouldn't go good with the new movie universe.
Yeah, I guess.
Next up, the new logos that were shown off, which that will be linked in the description also. The new logos for Flash, Cyborg, Green Lantern Corps, Wonder Woman, Batman v Superman, and technically the revamped Suicide Squad logo.
Yeah.
Uh, what did you think of them?
I mean, for logos, they're cool. I really like the cyborg one. The cyborg one looks really sweet. Um,
Hmm.
I mean, but for logos,
Oh, on Aquaman too. Aquaman too.
oh yeah, but for
That one.
logos, I can't really find much to say about them because all I can really say is they look cool, and of course
Mhm.
they're just the superhero logos. So what can I say?
Uh, that's it.
Yeah, sure. Now take
To
your 20 minutes
me,
spiel.
no, it's not 20 minutes feel. To me, when I first saw them, I thought people were joking, because it looked like they were just made in Photoshop by a dude that spent an hour on them and was like, "Here are the new logos, guys." They don't look bad. I mean, I'm not hitting on them, but to me, they look like those things that you would see like plastered on the front of like a thumbnail on YouTube talking about the movie. But
Hmm.
that's it's fake or it's just fan made. The Flash one is the only one to me that kind of has an inch of movie realism to it. That and like the Batman Superman Wonder Woman one, but the rest of them just seem very like some kid at home messing around Photoshop and made a logo and was like, "Hey guys, spoiler alert! Here's the new logos. They're so awesome, so cool, so dope. They look good. I love the sideboard one. That one looks pretty cool. It's very clean, very just basic, but it looks good.
I
Um,
just as a side note, I would love to get the Flash one as like a print and just like hang
oh
it somewhere on
yeah,
my wall because I think that looks freaking phenomenal.
yeah. Also, we have clarification that we're not getting a Green Lantern movie. We're getting a Green Lantern core movie. So that was a thing that was bounced around a while back that we never got confirmation on, and this logo confirms that it's going to be. Sure, it's probably going to revolve around Hal Jordan and the other one that I can't remember his name right now.
Guy Gordon?
What's the one from Justice League? Guy Gordon? What?
Isn't Guy Gordon?
No, not him. The one that the one in the Justice League cartoon.
Hal Gordon. There it is.
No, not Hal Jordan. Justin.
I'm
I literally
sorry.
just said that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on a
Wait,
whole
did
nother
I?
kinda.
Oh my god. No, not, Hal Jordan's probably gonna be the main protagonist of the movie, but it's probably gonna be. Oh my god, I gotta look up this. Because I can't remember his name right now. John Stewart. Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
yeah.
John Stewart. They're probably gonna be in there. Both of them, maybe. But I'm glad to see because I love the Green Lantern Corps. Green Lantern is my favorite superhero of all time. I love that character, and I was hyped to see the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie, which I loved as a kid, but looking back at it now, it did have its problems. Um, but it just that confirmation that we're getting a really cool Green Lantern Corps movie. So yeah, that is it for the DC movie news. Basically, this is all DC stuff. So let's continue on with our 2016 movies breakdown, kind of what's happening in 2016, movies we want to see, movies we want to talk about. So yeah, let's get started with The Secret Life of Pets, which I don't remember if I talked about in last
I know
episode of
you
the
mentioned
podcast.
it, but
I
I
know I
don't know if you
mentioned it
actually
definitely.
talked in
I
depth.
feel like you said like talk about it real quick, and I think I went through it like extremely quick. Maybe I don't remember, but The Secret Life of Pets is directed by Chris Renaud and Yarrow Cheney. Disclaimer again: I am terrible at pronouncing shit, and also spoilers. Yeah. Set to premiere July 8th, 2016. It stars Kevin Hart, Lake Bell, Ellie Kemper, Jenny Slate, Albert Brooks, Eric Stone, Street, Louis C.K., whole bunch of awesome comedians um, and actors and stuff like that. Basically, what this is taking place in the Manhattan apartment building. Max's life as a favorite pet is turned upside down when his owner brings home a sloppy mongrel named Duke. They have to put their quarrels behind when they find out that an adorable white bunny named Snowball is building an army of abandoned pets determined to take revenge on all happy owned pets and their owners. Watch the trailer. It was funny. I enjoyed it. Um, and go watch it. I don't know if there's a second trailer dropped yet, but I believe the first trailer is like 2.5 minutes long. Um, so yeah, go check it out. It's definitely worth a watch. I don't know if I'll be seeing this in theaters. Depends if my little brother wants to go or not, because I don't think this is a movie that I just go and
Yeah,
watch myself.
it's like I just saw Justice League. I just saw this. I just thought I saw Secret Life of Pets.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's by Universal, I guess. Universal Pictures, maybe. yeah, that is it for this one. Next up, we have
Exposed.
Exposed, which I know nothing about. Justin, you know anything about?
Nope, I just saw on the list.
It stars Keanu Reeves. If you like Keanu Reeves and you like police detectives and
If you know who Christopher
partner
McDonald
deaths,
is, good for you.
yeah. I don't know anything about this. It's directed by Declan Dale. Sorry if you really want to see this movie. It's a drama, I
A little
guess.
synopsis about this though is a police detective investigates the truth behind his partner's death. The mysterious case reveals disturbing police corruption and a dangerous secret involving an unlikely young woman. So yeah.
Okay. Next up is Risen, which follows the epic biblical story of the resurrection as told through the eyes of a non-believer. So that sounds pretty cool. Honestly, it sounds pretty cool. It's directed by
Kevin
Kevin
Reynolds.
Reynolds, and it's rated PG-13, and it's set to hit theaters February 19th, 2016. And it stars Tom Felton, Joseph Fiennes, Cliff Curtis, Peter Firth, Mara Boto, Mish Bokio, just a whole cast. I have no clue who any of them are, honestly. But it sounds like a pretty cool story. This is definitely be one that I will watch one day. Probably not in theaters, but action adventure drama.
Depending on how it does, it might be something to go check out.
Yeah, it sounds cool, honestly. So yeah, and I like that it's like Romans and stuff like that. So yeah, that's that. Next up is a movie I can't pronounce, and honestly,
Nanaku Pramatho.
intelligent son of a former
Entrepreneur.
That's how you spell that shit.
Yep.
Ooh, that's why I'm never gonna be one. Uh, has a 9 out of 10. Okay,
Yeah, it
well,
dropped
if you want to
January
see that
12th.
movie, if you want to see a business movie, then go check it out. It's directed by Sukumar, and it hit theaters on the January 12th. So yeah, apparently it's pretty damn good. I'm guessing this is like a Bollywood film.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that title sounds kind of Bollywoodish.
Also, like it just seems like other movies that he's been in are Bollywoodish. Definitely a movie I'm probably never gonna see, but hey, why not? Next up, a trailer that made me almost pee my pants in laughter. Neighbors 2: Sorority Rising, directed by Nicholas Stoller, starring Chloe Moretz, Zac Efron, Rose Byrne, Selena Gomez, Dave Franco, Ike. That's a long ass name, Ike. Seth Rogen, Lisa Curdo, just a lot of people. It is the sequel of Neighbors, which starred Zac Efron and Seth Rogen, and basically the same exact cast. But it's basically about, there's no synopsis, but basically they're still trying to sell their house, but a new sorority moved in, and it's a whole bunch of chicks that are very rowdy and crazy, and then silliness ensues, plenty of gags and fart jokes and pot and drugs and sex and crazy stuff like that. I can't wait to see it. This might be a comedy I'm actually going to see in theaters. Set to hit theaters May 20th, 2016.
I don't even know the last time I saw a comedy in theaters. To be
Last
honest,
time
I
I
think
saw
it
in
might have been
theaters.
Grown Ups too.
What? Fuck, man. Jesus Christ.
I went with a friend.
You,
I don't know.
you know what we should see in theaters? A really good comedy? We should go see, what the fuck's it called? It's an amazing comedy called Norm of the North.
Oh my god.
And, oh, God. Big Fat Geek Wedding 2. Know nothing about the first one. I literally looked it up before recording the podcast. Really didn't get much from it. After spending most of their time focusing on their troubling teenage daughter, Talia and Ian are facing marital problems.
That's his marital.
I knew I got that wrong. Marital problems.
They're facing some martial arts problems.
I know. When I said that, I was like,
One wants to learn kung fu, the other one wants to learn karate.
Yeah. Marital problems. While also have to deal with yet another Greek wedding.
This time even bigger and fatter.
Starring John Stamos. What the fuck John Stamos doing in this movie? John Stamos, John Corbett, Andrea Martin, Rita Wilson, Nia Varada, Elena Camporales, and other names that sound Greek that I cannot pronounce. Directed by Kirk Jones, set at theaters March 25th, 2016. It's a comedy. Has one critic review. What does that one critic say? Yeah, nothing. I hate when these people lie to me. Next up, Pete's Dragon! A movie, or animated movie, or live-action animated movie, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that I love to watch as a kid. My grandma, that lives right next door to me, she is 92 years old. She introduced me to this shit, and I fucking loved it. I have no clue what the hell happened in that movie, but I remember watching it and adoring it. So I cannot wait to see what they're doing with this live-action reboot. A young orphan seeks refuge from his abusive adoptive parents with the help of Pete the Dragon and a couple who live in the lighthouse. Pete's Dragon is set to hit theaters August 12th, 2016. It's directed by David Lowery, and it stars Bryce Dallas Howard. Love her. I loved her in blow my brains out. What the hell is it called? Jurassic World. Jesus Christ. Carl Euban, Wes Bentley, Robert Redford, Oana Lawrence, Craig Hall, Okies Fegley. There's lots of people in this movie. I know nothing about it besides what I watched as a kid. I don't know if there's even any set pictures or any pictures of Pete the Dragon, more live action looking. I don't think they're going to do live action like a real fucking dragon. I can't wait to seal. Oh my god, I can't wait to see. You can tell I'm hyped about this movie. Pete Dragon was the shit when I was a kid.
I've never even heard of it.
But when did it come out? It came out in 1977. That's the year my mom was born, and I was still fucking watching it when I was a kid. But I can't wait for this movie. This is literally, last night was my first time seeing that was actually a thing, and I really want to talk about it, but Justin really had to go to bed for school in the morning. So now I'm just even more hyped about it because I had a night to think about it. Anyway, 31. Don't give a shit what's happening in that movie. Probably going to be...
Oh, it's a Rob Zombie movie. Lovely.
Rob Zombie. Oh, no. Okay,
known for his wonderful works with the Halloween series.
All right, you talk about that. You like Halloween, don't you?
I've seen Halloween 1 and 2. The second one was more confusing than scary. So, yeah.
Talk about that.
I mean, that's what happens when you give a dude who's like a metal musician and gives him creative rights and control over a movie. It does not. It's something else. He's just an all-around freaky looking dude. So yeah.
Talk about the actual movie, not Rob Zombie as a person.
Okay, but 31. The synopsis. God, I can't speak. Of the movie is: after being kidnapped, 5 carnival workers are held hostage in a place where they are forced to participate in a violent game. The goal is of which to survive 12 hours against a gang of evil clowns. Kinda sounds like sodomy. Just the whole playing a game.
And isn't Malcolm McDowell the dude in the fucking the Lunchable commercials?
I wouldn't know.
I gotta look at this dude.
He was in Halloween.
Lunchable, Malcolm.
He was also in The Artist and Easy A.
You gotta be kidding me. He's in the Lunchable commercials. That's
Well?
fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome. Maybe I'll see this movie just to see the Lunchable guy. Probably not. But yeah, like Justin said, it's directed and written by Rob Zombie. Set in theaters January 23rd, 2016. It's rated R, 90 minutes of horror and thriller goodness.
Okay, I just want to say,
I really don't give a shit.
Malcolm McDowell's character in 31 is literally called Father Murder.
Ooh, yeah. Sex
Nice
Head,
and horror.
Charlie, Venus Virgo, Pastor Victor, Cherry Bomb, Lucky Leo, Doomhead, Sister Dragon, Psycho Head, Sister Serpent, Panda Thomas, Death Head, Roscoe, and Satan's Slave. Sounds like a beautiful, beautiful movie. Next up, Justin, your favorite movie franchise of all time, Ice Age. Now we have Ice Age Collision Course. Go!
Well, I've only ever seen like one Ice Age movie in my life.
God damn, man, there's like four.
Well, which this is like the fifth one then.
Yeah, there's Ice Age, Continental Drift, I think. Then it goes Dawn of Dinosaurs, and then maybe the Meltdown. No, no, it's Ice Age, the Meltdown, then Continental Drift, then Dawn of the Dinosaurs, and then now I believe it's Collision Course. Shit, I don't fucking know. I think this Collision Course might be the last one because if you think about it, Collision Course, dinosaurs, death.
Maybe it's the collision course of the meteor, the asteroid, heading towards the Earth.
Yeah, or maybe it's like it kind of combines the fucking dinosaur movie Pixar just put out, The Good Dinosaur plus Ice Age. Like what happens when the meteor didn't strike the Earth? Dinosaur craziness ensued. That word's hard to say.
Yeah, I.
Go, Justin. Tell us
The
about
synopsis
Scrap's epic
is
pursuit.
Scrap's epic pursuit of his elusive acorn catapults him outside of the Earth, where he accidentally sets ellipses. He fucks shit up. Cause I feel like this is what he does.
Where the fuck did Scrap get a spacesuit? I don't know.
Maybe this
but
was set in present times and somehow he got a spacesuit.
I don't know, but this movie stars Jennifer Lopez, Jesus Christ,
He
Melissa
has no career anymore.
Roch, Simon Pegg, Stephanie Beatriz, Nick
Melissa
Offerman,
Roch.
Max Greenfield. Where the fuck? Oh, there he is. Ray Romano's in it. Okay,
Oh
Dennis
God.
Leary. Jesse Tyler Ferguson's gonna be in this. He's in Modern Family, isn't he?
Yeah.
There's just Michael Stratton. Come on, you're part of Kelly and Michael, man.
Michael deGrasse Tyson.
Wait, what? No,
Oh,
Neil
Neil
deGrasse
deGrasse.
Tyson.
Sorry, I was reading the name above it and his name.
Neil deGrasse Tyson? The fuck are you doing? Who are you in this movie? Neil DeBuck Weasel.
Oh my God. Can we not?
Yes, can we please? We
Can
need
we
12 of these
not? I'll
movies.
pay you to not.
We need 12 of these movies in 1 year.
Oh God.
Actually, they're all good movies. I remember watching Ice Age, The Meltdown, and Continental Drift. Oh, I saw them all in theaters. Thinking about it, they're all good movies. I mean, did they gross much? No, the first one did. Maybe the second one, but the rest of them not really. Next up, we have 3 movies that I really don't care about. What's the BFG? I feel like. Oh, okay. Yes. This is another Disney film. That I do want to talk about a little bit. I don't know much about it, but basically, the BFG, a girl named Sophie encounters the big friendly giant who, despite his intimidating appearance, turns out to be a kind-hearted soul who is considered an outcast by the other giants because, unlike his peers, refuse to eat boys and girls.
So basically, the Killer Llama life story.
This movie stars Jermaine Clement, Mark Rylance as the BFG, Rebecca Hall as Mary, Bill Hader as the giant, as a giant, I guess. Just Ruby Barnhill as You're a bastard. This is set to hit theaters July 1st, 2016. It's directed by Steven Spielberg. What? Okay. I can hear Family Feud going on upstairs. So I'm sorry if you can hear Steve Harvey just cracking all them jokes. I love Steve Harvey. This is a family fantasy movie. It's a Disney movie, and I can't believe it's directed by Steven Spielberg. That's amazing. So I mean, he has done some stinkers in the past, but he's also one of the best directors of all time. He's done E.T., Jurassic Park, fucking Indiana Jones. What else has he done? Jesus
Isn't he
Christ.
doing
Jaws.
One?
I think he's set to direct, or at least there's rumors of him directing Ready Player One.
Which if they actually do that book justice, I'll be like my most favorite movie of all time.
Moana.
Moana. It's like Hawaiian.
Yeah, I know. The Rock is in this movie.
Yeah.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson, Alan Tudyk, or Tudyk, and Louis Cravalaho. I'm sorry, people, that you're not watching this, and you really probably don't care that I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but I'm sorry for doing it. This is a Pixar movie, I believe. No, it's a Disney movie.
Yeah, it's Disney.
Uh, a young woman uses her. Whoa, let's wait.
A young woman uses her navigational talents to set sail for a forbade island. Joining her on the adventure is her hero, the legendary demigod Maui.
My shit just went blue for a second. Sorry. That's why I was like, whoa. I don't know what happened. It was like an ad that popped up my entire screen. So,
Well,
all right, I'm good. Yeah, what Justin said, I can say navigational. Um, Animation, adventure, comedy, set to hit theaters November 23rd,
also it's a musical.
2016. It's also a musical.
Alabama says animation, adventure, comedy, family, fantasy, musical.
Every Disney movie is a musical.
Except for that
And
one
it's
in high
directed.
school. They never singing that.
If people are really hating on Zac Efron not going to the 10th anniversary reunion thing for High School Musical, he has better shit to do. Directors Ron Clements and John Musker. I really like The Rock, so and whoever's playing Moana, she cute, so you know, and so is The Rock, he cute, so you know how it is. Don't care about any of these
Wait,
movies.
wait.
What?
Central Intelligence also has The Rock and has Kevin Hart, so you might care about that.
Oh shit! What's up? All right, Central Intelligence. I actually heard about this on the Rock's Instagram.
So a little
Yes,
synopsis.
I frequent the Rock's Instagram, man. Jesus.
A little synopsis is after he reunites with an old pal through Facebook, a mild-mannered accountant is lured into the world of international espionage. Ooh, whale.
I love how he just like what's up, buddy? Wanna shoot some people?
Directed by Rawson Marshall Thurber.
Marshall. Set to theaters June 17th, 2016. Like Justin said, it is Dwayne the Rock Johnson is starring in this movie as Bob.
Is he the
Kevin
accountant?
Hart, Aaron Paul, Amy Ryan, Megan Park, Ryan Hansen, lots of other people that I'm not going to name you all. Ooh, hello, Kimberly Howell. Howie, whatever the hell your name is. What's up, girl? Anyway, oh jeez, it's a comedy, of course, because Kevin Hart is a comedian, one of the best we have right now. But yeah, wait, what? Wait, it said in theaters June 17th, 2016, but if you look under the production notes, it's updated to December 4th, 2015. Wait, oh no, it's supposed
The
to come
page
out.
is updated on that day, Dawson.
Oh shit, man, I was about to say like, man, this movie's late. Next up,
So the next one that kind of matters is, I guess, the Angry Birds movie. More so on the
yes,
fact of why does it exist?
I can't wait.
Who
This
here?
trailer looks
Who actually still plays Angry Birds?
me every day.
I haven't played that shit since like seventh grade.
Why so angry, man? The Angry Bird movie is directed by Clay Cadis, Fergal Riley, and is written by John Vitti. I don't know why I had to say that, but I did. It is an animation action comedy set at theaters May 20th, 2016. And it is about Angry Birds. Peter Dinklage is the mighty eagle. That's fucking awesome.
Who is he?
I Peter Dinklage.
I know his name, but I don't know his previous works. Oh, never mind. Just had to see his face, and then I know it. Okay.
Peter Dinklage, man, he's fucking
I'm the kind of
awesome.
person who I don't know faces by just by hearing their name. So
Man, I love Peter Dinklage. Ike Barnholtz, Jason Sudeikis, Bill Hader.
Sudeikis, not Sudeikis. They're
Who the
really
fuck's talking here, Justin? Who's talking here?
it's a
You want to
podcast
fucking
of
fight
both of
about it?
us.
Do you want to fight about it, Justin? We'll fight about it. Let's fist fight right now. Keegan Key, Josh Gad, just to name a few of the people. Apparently, Blake Shelton's also going to be in the movie as Earl. That's a great name. But yeah, I am looking for this movie, honestly, and I feel like it's not going to be great, but you know, money. Uh, don't care about any of these movies. John Wick
Wait,
2.
you might actually don't go too far. You might care about saying it is about a koala named Buster recruits his best friend to help him drum up business for his theater by hosting a singing competition. Dawson, it's everything you love. Koalas, animals, animorphs, basically, and
Ooh,
starring Scarlett Johansson
ooh, shit. What's up, girl? And Matthew McConaughey.
and
What's
Matthew
up, boy?
McConaughey.
And Seth MacFarlane and John C. Riley. Oh my God! Why
So
didn't
you
I hear
might
about
be
this?
interested.
Oh shit! Okay, this is directed by Garth Jennings. Set in theaters December 21st, 2016. Animation comedy musical. And oh my God, I completely was like, "Fuck this movie," but now I'm like, "Hey, I'd fuck this movie." Rest of them I don't care about. I'll. Why are you trying to tell me to look at my history, man? Um, shit. Come on, mate. Next up, John Wick 2. Know nothing about John Wick, but I know it was a massive, massive hit with fans. This is 7.2 out of 10 on IMDb. It's kind of like a new cult classic, honestly. It's the continuing of the adventures of former hitman John Wick, directed by Derek Kolstad. No, directed by Chad Stahelski. Sorry, that's the writer, Derek Kolstad, and Keanu Reeves, Bridget Moana, Ruby Rose, which everybody has a crush on her, including me. Why not? Peter Stormare, Ian McShane, and a lot of other people. People love this movie, or people love John Wick. People also hate John Wick, but it's probably the best action movie we've had in a long, long time. At least that's what I've heard. Jack Reacher's another movie coming out this year. The Labyrinth. What?
Hmm.
What?
Hmm.
What?
Hmm.
The Labyrinth. Okay. The Labyrinth, which is kind of weird because this year, what's his name died. I feel bad because I can't remember his name. Who just died this year, Justin?
Rickman,
No, 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 not him. The other guy,
David Bowie.
David Bowie. He was in the original Labyrinth.
Hmm.
Which is kind of strange. At least I think he's in the original Labyrinth, if my movie knowledge is correct. The Labyrinth is directed by John Barreto, Jessica Kane, and six other people, apparently. Um, and it is a fantasy horror sci-fi set in theaters October 18th, 2016. 2016. Jesus Christ. Don't drink a lot of orange juice before you do a podcast because, whew, it gives you the burps. A collection of original shorts exploring the unknown, the unexplained, and the unimaginable. Okay. Um, James Franco, Josh Peck, Parak, Jason Ritter, Matt Lucas, Beth Grant, Flavor Flav. What the fuck is Flavor Flav doing in this movie? And Alberto Jorin. Okay, that sounds
Hmm.
not good, but Justin, did you know we're only on 100 of 10,138 titles?
That's disgusting.
Now I'm just looking through to see if there's any other thing that we need to talk about, or if we can just talk about. Ratchet and Clank is coming out this year.
Yeah, that's like something I want to speak on. Actually, the page pulled up.
Okay,
This
Justin, go.
is Ratchet and Clank is um a fairly
Video game.
beloved video game series from what I've seen. Like the characters look cool, but I know almost nothing about it. But I was talking about in the other podcast about Warcraft and Assassin's Creed. This is another movie that could pave the
Hey,
way.
don't forget about Pixels.
But that's not. It's a video game. It's a movie that involves video games, not a video game based movie.
Hey, Wreck-It Ralph was a video game that was a video game, but it was a movie with video games that were in a movie.
Anyways, But this could pave the pathway for video games becoming the next big thing in the movie industry. So that has me very excited just based on that. So yeah, that's basically all I have to speak on for that.
Do you want to give them the overview of the actual movie, directed by
Directed by
dead actors?
okay, so synopsis. Ratchet and Clank tells the story of two unlikely heroes that's as they struggle to the top of a vile alien named Chairman Drek from destroying every planet in the Solana galaxy. When the two stumble upon a dangerous weapon capable of destroying entire planets, they must join forces with a team of colorful heroes called the Galactic Rangers in order to save the galaxy. Along the way, they'll learn about heroism, friendship, and the importance of discovering one's own identity. So beautiful.
And I'm pretty sure this is a game that Courtney really, really likes. So, yeah. And directors, dates, actors, go.
Directed by Jerica Cleland and Kevin Moreau. Stars James Arnold Taylor as Ratchet.
James Arnold Taylor? Fuck! Love him. Sorry. I love those actors.
David Kay as Clank. Jim Ward as Captain Quark. And then apparently he has Sylvester Stallone in it, Bella Thorne,
Bella
Rosario
Thorne
Dawson.
is my Hollywood crush.
Some other names are
John
Paul.
Goodman.
What? Oh yeah, John
Sorry.
Goodman, Armin Shimmerman. Some people I don't really know.
You know Armin Hammer, man. Armin Shimmerman. Yeah.
But
Ooh, that's a good cast.
it's cool. Like the other, I'm pretty sure Warcraft is live action, and I know Assassin's Creed is live action.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is cool because it shows like the flip side. This is an animated movie, so this can show what animated video game movies can be like, which I feel like they have like a lot of people from like the video game team just working on this to make it look tip top and like amazing. So yeah.
Next up, I know Justin talked about this, or maybe I talked about it. The Purge 3.
Oh, well, we didn't talk about it, but we
we?
We didn't.
We didn't. We mentioned something about it, didn't we?
I don't remember. I don't think so
I
though.
don't know.
Anyways,
there's not much about
it
it,
exists.
so take it. Yeah, it's
Why?
gonna happen. If you've seen the other Purge movies, then either you like them or you hate them. I haven't seen them, and I really don't care to see them.
I want to see them just to know what all the hubbub is about.
Yeah, and then next up we have The Adventures of Tintin, Prisoners of the Sun. People absolutely went batshit crazy over the original Tintin movie that came out, and this one is, I believe, the sequel or the third movie in the franchise. It's set to hit theaters on December 16th, 2016, and it stars Andy Serkis, who, if you don't know, is an amazing, amazing motion capture star. He played, he was in Star Wars The Force Awakens as Supreme Leader Snoke, and he also was basically a lot of the, he was one of the main characters in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I'm sorry, I don't know the movies very well. It was also Gollum from Lord of the Rings. And also we have James Bell as Tintin, which is, they're both rumored, which is kind of weird because they would probably need to reprise their role, right? So, but it's rumored that they're rumored that it's coming back. But yeah, that's that. The Lost City of Z, isn't that a book?
I feel like it is.
Bad Santa 2, what?
There's some Jennifer Lawrence, Amy Schumer project coming out, untitled, no information on it, but apparently they're doing something together. I don't really care for Amy Schumer, but Jennifer Lawrence is pretty cool, so.
Also, we have HHH.
Wait, true? You forgot an H. It's HHHH. You just said HHH. Get this shit right, bruh.
Bitch. God's Not Dead 2.
It's the Third Reich at its peak.
Huh?
For HHHH, it's the Third Reich. The Third Reich at its peak.
Oh.
It's a
God's Not Dead 2, who, if you don't know, God's Not Dead was starred. What was his name? Is his name Shane Harper?
I don't fucking know. I didn't even know
He
there was a
plays
guy that did one.
he plays Firestorm,
Oh, okay.
the original Firestorm. And there's a lot of other Keeping Up with the Joneses. No clue what that is.
I feel like I heard about that once, but I don't know.
Clerks 3 and Mallrats. No, that's Mallbrats. It's still the same thing. It's directed by Kevin Smith. So I can't wait for those movies. I love Mallrats and I love Clerks. I'm not going to talk much about it because there's not much about the movie said yet. But the rest of them seem like a lot of foreign movies.
Yeah.
I'm just looking through them to see if there's any other hidden gems that we missed. But while
Yeah,
I'm
just going
looking,
through them, none of them are catching my eye.
yeah, but while we're looking, Justin, tell us a Little Mermaid,
What? Oh.
which is this has to be foreign, isn't it? Because this is not starring Chloe Moretz, which is supposed to be starring. So I'm pretty sure this must be foreign, maybe. No, it's USA. That's strange. I have no clue. But tell us, what are the 5 movies, at least right now, 5 movies that you really really are looking forward to this year? Name ones that you were unexpected that you want to see this year, and movies that you knew you were going to see this year.
Okay, so I mean, um, the Suicide Squad for me, that's one of them. I think for me, it's not like unexpected because I knew I was going to go see it, but it's unexpected that I'm actually this hyped for it. Like, Joker's cool, Harley Quinn's pretty bae, everybody else they exist, but after seeing that trailer, I am unexpectedly hyped for it. Um, okay, so that's one of them. Civil War, of course, I'm gonna go see that. That's one of my most hyped for movies this year. Let's see, going forward, I'm still waiting on Newsfront Wine, but as long as that movie's still coming this year, I'm counting it. Let's see. There's a lot of movies.
There's a lot of good movies coming out this year.
Yeah. I guess just all the superhero movies, to be honest.
Yeah, honestly, I'm probably gonna see all the superhero movies. Well, I'm definitely gonna have to see all the superhero movies.
Yeah, barely we could review them on our podcast.
If we're excluding superhero movies, which I'm gonna exclude them right now, which movies are you hyped to see this year, excluding all superhero movies?
Shit. Huh.
Yeah, Justin.
Hey, that's difficult. Cause I don't like. I'm the kind of
I'm
person.
I'm looking at a few movies that I know you're hyped to see this year.
Oh, Nice TV 2. That's hype. Danny Radcliffe is a really cool person. He's a great actor. He's fucking phenomenal, and I think he's about to take that movie series some good ass places. That's one of them. I'm not going to see them, but the video game movies I'm hyped for just for what they can do for the industry. As I've said 100 times over. Let me go back to my list real quick. RQ. Let's see. Oh, there's a new Yu-Gi-Oh movie coming this year. That I'm pretty sure is getting a theatrical release. So that exists.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes, bro. Like
Yu-Gi-Oh!
original Yu-Gi-Oh with like updated graphics and like a new movie of it. So it seems pretty hype.
It seems pretty hype. Oop, that's my chair. Sounds like I ran over a dog.
So that's a movie I'm kind of hyped for.
That's 2. One of them was even one we talked about.
Let's see.
What, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, mate?
Bruh, never.
What about Zoolander?
I'm not really much of a Zoolander fan. I mean, Alice Through the Glass seems interesting. So I guess I can count that. there's a lot of movies that I want to see that I know nothing about,
Hmm.
just because I just love the whole experience of watching movies in a theater. I just love the whole like atmosphere of it. So just going to see movies is nice. Finding Dory. I love Finding Nemo. I saw that shit in theaters. I got that shit on VHS. Um, that was some good childhood right there. So definitely that's a movie to go see. So that's like three now.
Yeah, 4.
Oh, that four? Okay.
You said Alice through the you said Alice through the Looking
Oh
Glass.
yeah. Um, honestly, I kind of like the way Risen is sounding.
What?
Risen, the biblical movie.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
kind
I
of like how that
complete.
sounded.
Okay.
So, what's your five movies of this year, Dawson?
5 movies besides super movies I want to see are who? Okay, Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Hey, it's not superheroes, so fuck off, mates. I want to see Ghostbusters. I want to see Alice Through the Looking Glass. Of course, Norm of the North. No, fuck that movie. Kung Fu Panda 3, of course. They got one animated movie in there. And honestly,
The Angry Birds movie.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows.
Hmm.
5 movies actually, that I don't have really, except for Rogue One. Okay, except for Rogue One. I don't really have any expectations for, but I want to see them. Because there's ones I know they're going to be good that I want to see. Finding Dory is going to be one of them. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And The Jungle Book. And just there's so many movies out there that I know are going to be good. So I'm not even going to put them on my list to watch out for. Because my list is basically made up of just movies that I have no clue how they're going to go.
Mm-hmm.
Besides Rogue One. Because I have a lot of faith in that movie. So I'm not even going to try to put that on a list of might not do so well.
Okay, so I just want to just go back to the Yu-Gi-Oh movie since we said nothing about it, and I completely forgot about it until just now. But it gets released April 23rd, 2016 in Japan. There's been no
Uh
word
oh.
on
Uh
a
oh. Uh oh. Justin. Oh God. Oh no. Hello.
what's
You
up?
might just. I'm getting called upstairs real quick.
Well,
So
I'm just
I'm
going to
gonna
nerd
be gone.
about Yu-Gi-Oh for a sec.
You talk about Yu-Gi-Oh. I'll be right back. I am sorry, guys.
It's to be expected sometimes, but yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh is called The Dark Side of Dimensions. Um, I've seen trailers for it. Freaking Blue Eyes White Dragon and Dark Magician look absolutely phenomenal. Um, I really hope this gets a theatrical release in the U.S. because I remember going to see the original Yu-Gi-Oh movie in theaters back in the day, back a whole long time ago, and I absolutely loved that. And I wish the Pokemon movies still got theatrical releases in the U.S. because they're just such good movies, and seeing them on a giant ass screen, surrounded by fellow fans, would be absolutely hype. I understand their quality has kind of dropped in recent years, so they're not as deserving of theatrical releases, but you know, I'd still like to see it. But the plot of
Hello.
the Yu-Gi-Oh movie is the film will take place a year after the events of the manga, where it will feature Yu-Gi-Moto and Seto Kaiba in one more game of duel monsters to earn their pride to each other while facing an unknown threat. Basically, it's them doing again to become the king of games. So yeah.
I missed that, but we'll talk about it after the podcast is done because I am watching the original series of Yu-Gi-Oh right now. Um,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I need to show
literally,
you the trailer when we're done.
you know what she called me up there for?
What?
My grandmother to get a. She had 3 candy bars in her hand. She had a Reese's, she had a Payday, and a Twix, and she was like, "Take one." I was like, "I literally don't care." So I turned my head, put my hand out, and she literally stuck all 3 in my hand and said, "Pick one." And I was like, I don't care. And we literally sat there and stared at each other for at least 30 seconds. And I was like, you like Payday, Grandpa likes Reese's, I'll take this Twix. And I was like, now shush and go away. Like, literally, she was screaming so I could get a damn Twix bar. Anyway,
GG.
um, yeah, GG. Um, yeah, I didn't even know there's a Yu-Gi-Oh movie coming out this year. It's
Yeah,
different. It's different.
but I'm just gonna
Um,
mention you what I just said. But I was saying, I really hope it gets a theatrical release because I remember seeing the original Ego movie in theaters back in like the early 2000s, and I loved it. And I wish more movies like that would get theatrical releases, like the Pokemon movies and such. But I
mhm.
understand why they don't. But yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see that trailer. We'll try to put as many links in the description as we can to stuff we talk about in this podcast. Um, but honestly, the stuff we talk about, if we can find it, chances are you can find it too.
Yeah.
But we'll try to put as many links, of course, to the IMDb list we're looking over Suicide Squad trailer, the Flash thing, and just Wonder Woman thing, and just all the logos and stuff that we talk about, stuff movies that we're hyped about, maybe the trailers for that. But just we're gonna try to do as many links as we can. But we only have so much time in the day, so it might take a while. But yeah, I think that's really it, right? I mean, anything else we need to talk about?
I mean, anything last things you want to mention? Any movies that you just want to add any tidbits about or anything like that?
I mean, it's just the thing about me, and Justin already knows this, is I love movies,
Mm.
and not watching movies. Like, I love watching movies, but I like knowing the facts about the movies. I'm a person that loves facts. I love trivia. I love behind the scenes stuff. I love, just news. I was so hyped about Star Wars: The Force Awakens, and I love the movie. It was my favorite movie of last year. But I had so much fun just speculating with fans and just watching videos and listening to podcasts like that. I just love learning about movie news. And that's why, in these podcasts, I do have a loud voice, and I'm always trying to apologize to Justin for talking over him. That's the personality I have. I am in love with movies. I'm in love with knowing about movies. So if I have something to say, I am that asshole that will talk over you. So I'm sorry if I do that, Justin.
I'm used to it.
But I just love movies, and I love knowing the facts. And like I said, I'll link in the description Jeremy John's video and also Mr. Sunday's movie talk show thing. His is more in depth about the stuff that you missed the trailer. But I'll link those in the description because I love those guys. But that's pretty much it. Just know that if I come off as an asshole talking over Justin all the time and I'm loud and stuff, and if I talk fast also, I'm sorry. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Justin, take us out.
We'd like to thank y'all for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like as always. And if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, subscribe. And we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.